All righty. Good week of work. Really looking forward to Saturday, next opportunity to compete, and we're looking forward to our first road trip. Hopefully to go put a good win behind us and show our maturity as getting to the next week and trying to get 1-0 on the week. So with that, I'll take any questions that you got.
Any update on Chase Williams?
Chase practiced today. Did a nice job. He's going to travel, and I think he'll play in the game right now. But he looked very good today. He felt comfortable today. Said he wants to play, and so we'll see how it feels tomorrow. But he did look good today.
What's his injury?
He had a shoulder, just AC sprain, just tender. So he should be ready.
Well, Christian Rector, will he play?
Yeah, he moved around today a little bit better. I think it's more game time, to be honest with you. I think he's really questionable, just being honest with you. But did have pads on today, did move around today, got a good lather. We'll see where it's at tomorrow. He's played a lot of ball. I think it'll be more seeing where he's at tomorrow and on game day. But he's questionable at best.
That's an ankle, right?
Yeah, it's an ankle.
If he's out, who's the primary beneficiary of those snaps?
We got very fortunate to really have three kids who playing good ball last week. As you saw, one was Drake Jackson, the other one was Connor Murphy, and then Caleb Tremblay came in and did some really nice things. So those three men, I thought, did a really, really nice job. If Christian's down, they'll rotate and take it. If he's up, then they'll go. We'll split time with those four guys. All four guys played last week.
Would you go with two DNs less often if Rector was not part of that mix?
Say again now?
Would you go with two DNs on the field less often without Rector?
No, we'll keep our same packages. We have our nickel package that's been really good for us. We have a base package that puts another big guy on the field. So we're carrying what we've done in the first two games.
I think you talked a lot about how much you like the redshirt rule, especially with a guy like Connor Murphy. How have you seen him kind of take a step forward this year?
Yeah, and Caleb. Both of those two kids, got 4 games last year, got experience, and are the beneficiaries now of being redshirt juniors, and that maturity level really showed last week. I think it's the best rule that's been in college football in my 25 years. I just think it promotes the health of the game. I think it gets development for young people. And, you have all type of situations. Sometimes they play young and then all of a sudden they have an injury, in the later in life. And it's garnering guys extra opportunities. And it's been a great rule, best rule I've seen in my career.
Will you travel JT to this game?
No, he can't travel based on the injury. He's getting closer to a surgery date, and obviously, playing and swelling and stuff like that. That's the primary key when you have an ACL, is getting the swelling down and getting, making sure the leg is all the way straight and all the way extended. So getting on a plane is not beneficial, so he won't go this week.
What was your reaction to Devin Williams' decision?
Great kid, good player, and wish him nothing but the best.
How many conversations did you have? Did you try and change his mind? Or?
Great kid, great player. Wish him nothing but the best. I'll keep all the conversations that we had personal.
With such a young roster, do you feel like this is a good test to see how they respond to their first road game?
Yeah, I've talked all week about maturity, about, good teams are able to take a game like Stanford, which is a very heated contest, a rivalry game, and put that behind them. And the reason I bring that up because this first stretch, as well as the rest of the season, you look up and it's either conference opponents or Notre Dame or top 25 teams, and you've got to be able to move on. We've got to go to Provo. Then we got a Friday night versus Utah. Then you got a Washington. Then you've got a Notre Dame. You're going to have a mature team that puts things behind them and focuses at the task at hand, and that's maturity, and that's what we've talked about all week. And I think the kids they've had a great week of practice. I can't wait to get them on the plane tomorrow and see what they're made of.
We know Kyle Ford has been able to, suit up for practice, but do you have an idea of when he might be able to actually be full go?
I tell you what, really, just being honest, it was great to see him back out there, just to see the joy on his face. That man, he's worked so hard for almost 10 months now to get back out there and to be able to run routes on air and have some one-on-one and have some success. He's in a situation where I think he's going to need a month's worth of work. I'm hoping to get to the November piece where he can get 4 games under his belt and get some experience and some development. But he's not near yet to be ready to play. We're making an investment in him for the big picture.
Is it John Jackson who kind of fills Devin's spot on the outside?
We've worked both John and Valus at that X position. Both we feel comfortable with out there. We still have 8 receivers that can go at any point in time and feel comfortable with out there. All have played and all have had reps. So we're in a good position, really good position, and trust those guys to go out there. We're going to use all 8 of them again.
From a brother standpoint, this Devin situation make you think more about Marquise Steph and giving him more carries to? Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone views things differently, but
Marquise is doing a great job. He is, obviously he's a redshirt freshman. He's got a couple guys in front of him, and Vavai and Steven. He's a great teammate. He's got some guys that are older, and every opportunity matters. He's done a great job on special teams. He's done a great job on offense. A little dinged right now, to be honest with you, and kind of seeing where he's going to be game time. He's got a little bit of a calf, and we'll see where he's at game time. But we are carrying him, and did not practice today, but we'll see where he's at on Saturday.
Let's do one more.
What's your message to Keaton going into his first road game?
I'd just like to duplicate last Saturday. Just play within yourself. Don't make the critical errors. Find the one-on-one situations. Give your guys chances to make plays. If it's not there, don't force it. You're a good athlete. Pull the ball down. Get what's there and get out. You got a ton of playmakers around you, and it's the same message as last week. You don't have to be Superman. The rest of those guys do, and they're pretty talented, and they'll lead it. They'll be there for you, and just give them opportunities. All righty. Thank you guys. Have a
Thanks,
great
guys.
Thursday
Bye.
night.